What does it mean to be a nerd? According to the Urban Dictionary, the term carries many definitions. An individual whose IQ exceeds his weight, a secluded genius who's ridiculed by others for being different, or a person that greatly enjoys specific hobbies, particularly games or computers.
But are these terms really accurate? And even if there is some ring of truth to them, that just opens up more questions. Where did the term come from? Is there one correct definition? And can the term be changed?
If you focus on the final definition, the concept of being a nerd isn't too hard to grasp. Being a nerd in today's society can be boiled down to being very passionate about a particular hobby, though there might be more varieties of nerd than you think.
Most people might know about nerds who enjoy video games or anime, but there are also tabletop, television, and film nerds. Some people may deny that they are nerds for fear of repercussion or ridicule as a result.
Then one must ask, is it such a bad thing to be a nerd? Do nerds think so?
You say you identify as a nerd.
Absolutely, 100%. I fully accept the fact that I'm a complete utter nerd, yes.
So do you identify yourself as a nerd?
Absolutely. I would say I've been a nerd since the day I was born, or since I can last remember.
What kind of nerd would you say you are?
Primarily video game and anime, although I've also been known to enjoy some films, and I do play tabletop games rather often.
So what kind of nerd do you consider yourself to be?
Personally, I would classify myself as a movie/TV kind of nerd. I like to spend my free time researching things like how different movie special effects are made, practical effects, behind the scenes, little factoids about different types of movies.
So, when did you first realize that you were a nerd?
I think around the end of elementary school was when I really hit my stride as being a nerd. Because I'd played computer games a lot before that, but that was around the time when I started playing tabletop games with my dad and ingesting a lot more fictional media like television shows and movies. So I think it's around that time.
Have you ever been picked on for being a nerd?
I've definitely been teased for, but I've never been bullied or anything too serious about that. But I mean, everyone gets teased for different little stupid things like that.
What does the word nerd mean to you?
To me, being a nerd means to be passionate about something, to enjoy a hobby that maybe not everyone else will agree with. But those who do will often form friendships with you because you have a mutual thing to enjoy.
Do you consider yourself something more than a nerd?
First and foremost, I would classify myself as a nerd. I definitely dabble in music and theatrical arts and that kind of stuff, but I'd say my number one priorities are definitely nerd-based.
How do you think it has affected your life?
Rather positively, actually. I mean, I don't get ridiculed for it by a lot of people, and even if I do get ridiculed, it's mostly joking and teasing. And it's meant I've made a lot of friends who are into a lot of the same stuff I am, whether it be video games or anime or tabletop gaming. And that's opened a lot of possibilities for
How
me.
many of your other friends would you say are also nerds?
I'd say all of them. All of my two friends are nerds.
As you can see, nerds come in all shapes, sizes, and types.
But it wasn't always like this. When we come back, we'll be going into how the term has changed over time, as well as what it used to mean to be called a nerd.